Grandpa, is this your ship? The Biltmore, right?
That's right, Gabe. The USS Biltmore. Fast, powerful. I was barely 18 on that ship.
What was it like? Being out on the ocean?
Most of the time, it was lonely, vast, beautiful in its own way. Sometimes during my downtime, I'd sit on the deck and look out into the ocean. On a still night with the moon in the sky, it was just so serene, so peaceful. You almost forgot there was a war going on. But there was one night I'll never forget. And I don't want to go to my grave without telling someone. I've never told this to anyone, not your mother, not your grandma, no one. We were in the Pacific, 1944, caught in a hell of a fight. Carrier group got hit hard, and we were doing our best to protect them. But the Biltmore, we took some damage. Not critical, but our communications array was knocked out. In the chaos, we got separated from the fleet. They were working on repairs, trying to get comms back up. We were essentially blind, lost, and alone on the biggest ocean in the world. And it was a night. Oh, it was a night. The moon was full, like a silver dollar hanging in the sky, reflecting off the water like a million diamonds. I went out on the deck to retrieve some tools for the guys below. And that's when I saw her. When I first saw her, she pulled at something deep inside me. She started singing to me, not with her voice, but she was in my mind, and it was as loud as if she was standing next to me. She even knew my name, my goddamn name.
John, the night is gentle. Let your shoulders fall. The ocean holds no thunder, no trumpet, no call. Lay down the radio scratches, the orders you won't keep. Here in my arms, the whole world rocks you to sleep. Come home, you don't need to fight. Breathe in the moonlight, let go of the light. Safe in the water, loved as you never known. Swim soft and slow with me, John. Come home. You never chose their anger. You didn't start the flame. You're not the one to shoulder every name. The deck is a memory, the guns can fall away. In salt and shadow, I will hide you from the day. Come home, you don't need to fight. Breathe in the moonlight, let go of the light. Safe in the water, loved as you never known. Swim soft and slow with me, John. Come home. teach your scars to soften. I'll hold you mine alone. You'll be free of all the heartache. Here is your true home. Come home, come home. I call you by your name. John, there's no more burden. No one left to blame. Safe in these arms, let the last spell be still. Swim soft and slow with me. Be loved, be filled. Rest now, John. Rest now. The sea remembers you. The sea remembers you.
It was like being in a dream. It felt like she took my soul somewhere far away. My mind, my body, everything felt distant, soft around the edges. My feet moved on their own. My hands gripped the rail, and I felt my body start to climb toward her, toward the water, toward her voice. And then pain. My hand caught on some jagged steel from the railing, and it was over in an instant.
Το αίμα σου σε πρόδωσε. Σ' άλλα τα δε ειρήνη ουδέποτε δώσεσαι. Είσαι μόνος και μόνος θα μείνεις. Γαμημένε. Δεν είσαι δικός μου, δεν είσαι δικός τους. Αυτή η νύχη σου ουδέποτε πάψετε. Ακούεις με ομοιαρέ. Ουδέποτε.
I couldn't understand what she was saying, but I didn't have to. I felt it, and it was a hatred, a fury I can't even begin to describe. And then, chaos. A Japanese sub torpedo tore us apart. The next thing I remember, I was in the water, clinging to a piece of debris, watching the Biltmore going down beneath the waves. Around me, the screams of men still alive burned in my ears. Men trapped in fire, men who had been struck by shrapnel, men panicking as the Biltmore sank beneath them so quickly it was impossible to catch your breath. The ship went down faster than I could have imagined, dragging half the world I knew into the ocean. Then silence. I was the only one left, Gabe. The only one. The ship was gone. I floated in the ocean, bleeding, in waters that teemed with sharks. They circled the bodies of those who were already dead, dragging them down, ripping them to pieces in the water. But they refused to touch me. They knew I was there, yet they refused to come near me. They treated me like I was radioactive or something. Why they left me alone, I'll never know for sure. But it felt like they could sense something on me, inside of me. When the sun came up, it was blood red. The sky burned like the ocean itself had been set on fire. I felt something deep in my soul, a certainty that she had made it that way, to taunt me, to spite me, to remind me of that night, of her power over me. I don't know how long I floated out there before the crew of the Cartwright showed up. They had been sent to search for us, and when they found me, I was barely alive. It didn't end what she had done to me. For decades afterwards, I carried the aftermath of that night with me. I couldn't sleep. Shadows would twist into shapes of her face. The few nights I could sleep, I would have horrible nightmares. And she was always there. When the sun came up, it wasn't much better. Out of the blue, the memories of that night would suddenly come out of nowhere. It would overwhelm me, no matter where I was or what I was doing. The sound of waves would make me so nervous. That summer when you were 7, when the whole family went to Siesta Beach, I nearly had a panic attack hearing those waves crashing on the beach.
I remember you and Grandma were there, but when I came back from swimming, you guys were gone.
I was back in the hotel room, shaking, crying on the bathroom floor. Bless your grandmother, she stayed right there with me until it passed. She'd been through it before. For years, I had nightmares of men burning, screaming, drowning, but most of all, her eyes. Her goddamn eyes, and the hell she poured into me that night. For years, decades, I blamed myself. Why me? Why was I spared? All those good men, Pagani, Richards, Bennett, poor Artie Feingold. He was 16 years old on his first deployment. He was just a kid. All gone. All that's left is her face. The absolute venom in her eyes. She wanted me to join her, to die in the water by her hand. When I didn't, she cursed me, to live with it, to remember every face, every scream, to be the sole survivor, bearing the weight of all those lost lives, every single one. I truly wonder if that was her curse. Not to kill me, but to make me live with this all these years.
But sometimes I still feel her hatred, like she's still out there, watching me, waiting.